Honestly, I say a lot of my success is due to Amy's support.
What is the best part of having Amy as your partner?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that one. I think it really is with her specifically because our minds do work alike quite a bit. So it's easy for us to be on the same page most of the time. That has really been a big benefit.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And like I said, I know John and Amy personally, so I've seen them together and they get along really well. And, I'm old enough to have seen people who don't get along well, or I've got a good enough nose for when I can kind of smell something funky going on. And it's super important to have that support, not even support. Like you said, you guys are your own mastermind. And that's really the definition of a mastermind is 2 brains are better than 1, 4 brains are better than 2, and so on and so forth with solving problems. So, and it helps a lot when the person who's solving the problem with you is directly affected by the outcome, not just your buddy Dylan, who you see every quarter, right? When we go out of town together.
Yeah, and another aspect that is very beneficial, and I should have thought about this when I said selecting a partner, having the same goals. Having your goals aligned makes a partnership so much more realistic and successful. If your goals are separate, then you're going to be pulling at different directions. And that's another one of the things that's really great with Amy and I working together is we have the same goals. Our goals literally are the same. So we don't have that push and pull all the time.
Yeah, that's definitely super important. Even personally and professionally, if you guys are looking to do partner deals, or if you have a partner, make sure that your personal thoughts are aligned in some way, shape, or form. Because if you think everything's red and that person thinks everything's blue, even in your private lives, that's going to cause cause some kind of a riff at some point. But there's a lot of great partnerships that have lasted the test of time. So I talked about you being super humble, John, and you can jump in whenever you want and tell me you want to tell your own story. But what do you think? I know you had your parents. You talked about that, and not everybody grows up with entrepreneurial parents, or especially both partners' parents. But what do you really think the secret to your success has been over the last call it 5 or 6 years?
Honestly, I say a lot of my success is due to Amy's support. That we all have those times that we get down on ourselves. We have a bad day, we have a bad week, we have a bad month, and we think, oh God, what am I doing? Should I really be doing this? And whether I have that more or less than you or anybody else, I don't know. It's not something people talk about much.
We all ride the roller coaster as entrepreneurs, right?
Oh yeah. And she has always been there to say, hey, it's all right, we'll figure it out. She also, with her being a visionary, is always thinking of, hey, what else can we do? It's not just, okay, yeah, you got your 5 rentals, great, you hit that, perfect. She's always thinking bigger. She's always pushing me to grow and do more, and that's been huge. She has been the top thing for me. Past that, systems. You have to have systems. If you have, no matter what they are, when you have systems and you're predictable, you can have predictable results and success can follow. Then as things change, you can make adjustments to your systems. You can modify them. You can, do a U-turn if you have to. But having those systems to where things are predictable, if you lose a teammate, if somebody's sick, if somebody goes on maternity leave, it's not just oh God, what do we do? Well, I don't know. Manage the properties. Yeah, you have documentation of some kind or a software system that does it for you or guides you through it. Otherwise, you're just always shooting from the hip, and that doesn't work well.